Hey, this is Operation Logic Bomb for the Super Nintendo, and this is a pretty cool game. First of all, we'll watch the little intro scene. It's kind of like a cross between Akari Warriors, I guess. That's pretty much what it is. It's just like Akari Warriors. There's no real stages or anything. It's all just like one continuous game. I really dig it. It's a lot of fun. The very second time I ever played it, I beat it, so I thought it was pretty easy, but every time I played it after that, I've had a little bit of trouble. And I wonder if the names down here, Zach, Logan, I wonder if they're developers. We'll have to remember to check at the end. I beat it the second time I ever played it, but I've kind of struggled every time since then. I've been able to make it really far, but there was one boss that always gave me a lot of trouble. In my defense, I was also, it was after my surgery, so I was doped up on a lot of pain pills. And I think that was it, you know. I didn't have anywhere to go, I didn't have anything to do, and I was doped up. I was like super relaxed, so I was just really into the game. And I just did an awesome job. Apparently my control's a little broke. That's okay, we can go with this. Okay, so you can see, so if I hold down the right bumper, I can strafe. And if I hit B, I can switch weapons, like there's my machine gun and stuff. You pretty much almost always want to use the sprite gun. We're going to get some other weapons as the game goes by, but the spread gun is clearly the best. So there's no real dialogue. The story of the game is told through action, you know, like you'll see. And what we got to figure it out. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but like, see these little like floors? They're like dimensional rifts or something. And I got to fix them. Robots come out of them. And here's maps and stuff, and you got to explore. And it's kind of cool because like, here's like a really cool mechanic of a thing that'll happen. If I can get, there we go. So you see, you kill this one turret, and then other things happen, you know, things set off triggers. And spread's good because you can shoot at an angle like this. With the machine gun, you know, I'd have to be hitting them with the middle thing. And this is pretty much it. I mean, you're pretty much looking at the game. We do get some pretty cool weapons. And it's kind of maze-like in the sense that you sort of gotta run around and find the weapons, but you kind of find the weapons on your way. Like, you can't really go without finding them. Apparently there's like a rocket launcher or something that's like a hidden weapon that I might dig up, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Otherwise it's this, but I've always really liked these types of games, man. I always thought this stuff was like really fun. I wish the music was a little better. I'm not too stoked on the soundtrack. Nobody drops life, you just find life, like you can recharge yourself in computers. If I understand it correctly, I'm like a supercomputer with Dragon Ball Z hair. Although, what did it say in the beginning, 1993? I don't know if Dragon Ball Z was out yet. So I can like link into a computer and recharge my life. There's only so many stations in the game though, and you can only use them once. You get 3 continues, and you get to continue pretty much right where you left off, but then that's it. There's no saves, there's no passwords. You either do it or you don't. And you only get 1 life per continue, so your continues are really kind of like lives. I guess that's where the struggle from the game comes. According to the internet, this game is labeled as tough, and I don't think that's accurate. Again, like I said, the second time I ever played it, I beat it. It's just a matter of being focused. So this is the first boss, and he just kind of like comes out of this black hole. This one's pretty easy. You just gotta like sidestep to the left here. because he does that, and then you can just blast away, and then you can do this. I like to step in front of him to hit him with the full spread. But then that's that. And then we can explore this room. So sometimes you gotta like blow shit up. Sometimes you gotta touch stuff. So like I gotta pick this one up. And then we get these little cutscenes that explain the story. Although I don't understand this cutscene. I guess this is how the robot's supposed to work. Like, I don't know, I guess because his head spun around in circles, he was defective. Maybe he shot him, I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to be kind of funny. I don't really know what's happening there, but it happened. And then you get to move on. And you get others that are a little bit more clear, but not much more than that. And then you got to find these like central units, and when you blow up this big central unit, all of the dimensional rift stuff disappears. And now, like, if I walk through the stage, I'll kind of show you where all of the rift stuff was. See, it's all gone. And the robots don't typically respawn. If you like leave a room, sometimes they do. You know, like if you leave an area, there's like a warp pad. I'll show you here in a second. But usually they stay dead. Here's another little cutscene story. I guess the red robot brought it, and then he creates the dimensional error. And then we can check the map, and you can see glowing things are like things that you should check out. So like that's the story. There's another one over here that we'll watch. In fact, you have to access the warp pad. He's got like bubble butt going, man. They all got back problems. Like, just checking out your booty, John. Yep, your booty's as nice as mine. Bat to O2. Oh, let's get out of here. Destroy all humans. So I guess that's it. The scientists were working and then the robots show up. I don't really know. And then we get to go to the In-N-Out. Get a hamburger. And this is, I guess you could call these stages, like, see, I'm in 2, but it's not really a stage because I could, like, stand on this and go back to 1. So there's no real levels. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I knew that was going to happen. Don't judge me. It's 4th of July, so people are setting off fireworks. It's kind of late. 4th of July fell on like a Tuesday this year. Hopefully my dog, and it kind of rained, not terribly, but it did sort of rain, sprinkled all afternoon, kind of rained out a lot of parties, if you will. I'm hoping my dog doesn't freak out about the fireworks. Oh, there you go, right there. Sorry about that. It's okay, laddie girl. This looks like a Roomba somebody pooped on. So who's been pooping on the Roomba again? It's okay, babies. Kill these. Kill these. There we go. Shouldn't be too much longer. The fireworks, I mean. The dog barking. dude. This game is totally worth playing, man. If you're into these types of games, this is a really cool one. I would have loved to have owned this game as a kid. You know, it's one of those ones you could have just come home from school and popped in and just like kicked ass for a while, you know? Then went out and hung out with your friends and shit. I'm totally into this game. These yellow guys are a lot weaker than the red dudes, but they usually come in bigger numbers. Alright, cool. Here's another dimensional rift pod. You can thank me later for saving the day. Okay, I believe that's where we want to go. What's up here? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. How have I missed the map in this room? I'm gonna do some backtracking. There it is. The music kind of reminds me of Contra a little bit. Like that little part there that just played. Cool, now we got the map. Alright, so... And this is going to be a good example of getting a weapon. I'm not going the right way. So we need to destroy that computer, right? But we can't get in there. You know, like even if I switch. The machine gun has such a satisfying sound to it. But it's not as effective. So, we're going to have to do some backtracking. And the way the warp pads work is, I don't know, a little confusing. The warp pads just kind of take you wherever they want to take you. There is sort of a repeating pattern to them in some cases, but like, see this one, you think it would take me back to 1, but instead it takes me to 3? Maybe that's not the one I came in on, and that's the mistake I keep making. So anyways, we go up here, and we find this little box, right? And you can't shoot it, because that's your first reaction to everything in this game. Let's try to shoot it. So we're going to pick it up. And it's actually the RPL R3. How about that? So we get a cool little weapon upgrade. And now I can switch. You can see in the bottom. I can use it, but I gotta kill the poop bots. Alright, see, I can use it and it bounces off walls. And the game tries to get you to use these weapons a lot, but more often than not I find this spread. Sometimes I'll use them, but like see here, you know, they're trying to like set me up to be creative, you know, but why not just I guess we'll do it for fun. These robots can only shoot like in 4 or 8 axes or whatever. So like, if you stand off to the side, they'll shoot straight, they won't get you. They can't shoot at that like 30-degree angle or whatever it is. I think I'm gonna have to turn down the music. I hope it's not too loud. So here's like another case where they're trying to get me to use the reflecting weapon, but why? You know, what's the point? Alright, and then I think this is going to be a health boost. Yeah, so I've decided that like every time I get full life like that, that's going to be a good point for me to call the video. So I'm going to call it here, and in the next video, I'll use the new weapon that we got to destroy the computer, and we'll move on and we'll finish the game. It's a pretty cool game, and if you're into Super Nintendo games, if you're into retro games, if you're into Akari Warriors style top-down shooters and stuff, this one's worth checking out, so stick around. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. Until next time, goodbye. Welcome back to Operation Logic Bomb for the Super Nintendo. We are going to go over here. We're going to destroy this thingy. I think the guns just screamed when they died. I don't know if y'all heard that. So these things can't be killed, but I'll try to show you a little trick, although it's a little unnecessary right here. I will use it later on. Can I do it for these guys? I don't know if I can. So basically what I want to do is get them stuck on this wall right there. Oh, go, quick. There we go. See, they're stuck. They can't get me. And that gives you a little bit more time to kind of walk around up here. But you don't need it because as soon as you destroy this computer, they blow up. Diarrhea Roombas come back. Oh, that's why I wanted to fight those guys up there. Those things aren't bad when they're in small numbers like that, but they get worse when there's more of them. And there will be more. They'll come in larger numbers later. Let me get a little more comfortable. Now this is a good time where you want to stand sort of like slightly above or below the robots to kind of make their angles a little worse. Health is not such a huge issue here in the beginning, but like I was saying in the last video, there's only so many health things, so you do want to keep a constant. Like if you take an ass whooping, you know, there's no way to refill your health early. There's only so many health drops. You get what you get, and you only get 3 lives, so don't suck. Again, I don't have a map. Did I miss the map somewhere? Let's go looking for it. There we go. How about that? Always want the map. Sometimes you do go back into rooms and stuff. Like you'll see eventually I'll be over there in that hallway on the right. So it's always good to have the map. Plus the map will show you the available warp panels and stuff that are there. Story mode computers and stuff. So this is the only portal. Because, well, I've beaten the game. I'm not super familiar with it yet. I've only played it a small handful of times. And there is a little bit of backtracking, so it is kind of easy to get a little bit lost. But, yeah, like here. Okay, so this is the room. This is where I want to use. We get to use our new cool weapon. And that is up here and over to the right. Is that here? There we go. And now we can use our new gun to destroy this computer. There we go. And open the door. And here's another one of these cool little robots, but this one's red, so he's a little bit different. He would be harder, but you just want to stay really close to him. Again, spread gun, and if you stay really close to him like this, when he shoots the little spread guns out of his claws, he can't get you. So he's really an easy boss. I guess they're more like mini bosses, because there are legit bosses that come up eventually. This is one of those areas where I think the angled gun is what they're trying to get me to use here, but I find it's easier to just take them out like this. And again, both of those guns will shoot straight, so they won't be able to get you if you stay in the center like that. Here's going to be another one of those blue robots. Whoa, walked right into that. That's bad. I think I'll be okay, though. And again, we'll get a cool little cutscene. Intruder. And they put down these little blue things. And I think this is a really cool effect. You know, like this might not seem, you know, with all like little computer things and stuff, that's going to be a really cool stage coming up. It's going to be a really sweet effect when you see it in action. Whoa, because that's like a little preview of what's to come. What the bad robots are planning. And what the robots' overall plan is, I don't know. I assume world domination, because every game in the late 80s and 90s was about world domination. There's really no need to be shooting, but I just like to shoot. It's just a lot of fun. So here's a case where we take the same portal that we came in on, and then it takes us to a different area. So that's what I said when I said earlier that portals just kind of take you wherever the hell they want to take you. And this is why the spread gun is the weapon of choice. First of all, you don't have to aim or be exact, and also you can hit lots of enemies at the same time, kind of like that. And what we could use is another health boost for sure. It's also a good weapon because if you get close, you can hit them with like 3 or 4 bullets at once. And here we can use it to hit multiple guns. Man, that blue robot really jacked me up though. I mean, again, this is still kind of early in the game, so not too concerned about my life, but sure would like to find a health boost. Shoot these guys before they even come on the screen if we're lucky. There we go. You too, sucker, you too. And this is where the poop Roomba bots can be. So they still enlarge the more numbers, because they take a lot of hits, and the more of them there are, the more of them you have to hit. So the more, well, I guess I just said it, the more of them there are, the more dangerous they become. So you really want to try to like put them into a funnel like that where you can kind of shoot them one by one, or you just got to keep running and keep them at a safe distance away. Oops, I want to shoot at an angle. And it's really all about this like quarter angled shot, this 45-degree shot. That's the one you want to utilize the most. But it's Super Nintendo days, so the controls can be slightly fickle. I think if it's alright, we'll keep it that way. Alright, there's our cool little map. Alright, let's check it out really quick. Nothing and nothing. What's in this big room over here? There's always an area of the game where like I kind of get stuck in this like mental loop. I can't remember what I gotta do. And then, yeah, it's this one right here. Ooh, I really don't want to do this right now. I don't do it yet. So you'll notice that there's like these green things laying on the ground. Let me show you these things. Yeah, see those green things, the one that I shot and blew up, you can see it's these green little soldier guys. They look like humans to me, but maybe they too are also robots. And now clearly this thing jacks them up. And this guy comes in and he's got a flamethrower. He does some pretty good damage. He's like, yeah, take that. But all he did was piss it off. So it shoots these weird homing missiles and it kills him. And that's kind of like a hint, because that's going to be an upcoming boss. So you want to keep that in mind. And these things here that just look like random bullshit, they're actually the dead soldiers. This is the purple crab's arm that he blew up. So you want to keep that in mind, because it moved on. And I kind of sometimes think that like maybe that down there is like another part of the boss or something, but I don't think that's right. Is there? And if you don't do that, you see how like now there's another glowing thing? I keep going back in the old portal and I get stuck like in this stupid little loop where I keep going around in circles because I can't remember what to do. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is the scene where you have to go touch the dead bodies. It's like Stand By Me all over again, except with a robot with Dragon Ball Z hair and a bunch of machine guns. Which, you know, hey man, nobody's done a gritty reboot of Stand By Me yet, so Hollywood, get on it. To Stand To By Me. I'm just checking just to make sure I didn't. I think health will light up on the map too, though. I think it'll be a glowing thing, so I think I'm good. I have a ways before I fight that boss because, you know, the flamethrower did a really good job fucking that boss up. So if only, oh, I forgot, if you touch it again, and there's no way to skip it. Yeah, mash buttons all you want. So enjoy the show a second time. But hey, if only I could get a flamethrower myself, right? Hint, hint. I think in the business they call that foreshadowing. If you ever see a movie where like somebody breaks a window and the camera like zooms in on a shard of glass, that shard of glass is going to be important later. You know, nobody wasted millions of dollars editing and filming a shot and putting it into a movie if it's not important, so. Oh, look at this. What have we found here? FPS R2. It's a flamethrower. And what they're showing you there is that the flames will warp around corners. And that's only a little bit important. I don't really use it for its intended purpose. It's probably more useful than I end up using it for. But, and just to show you. Let's see if I shoot it. See how it kind of goes around the wall. It's pretty cool. Alright, so what fucking room are we in? So now that we've done that, I believe we want to take this warp over here. And this room, I believe, will be one that has some life in it. Again, I wonder if they want me to use the flamethrower, but I don't know if it'll work. We'll try it. Yeah, just barely. There we go. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's what they're trying to get me to do. So there's like a bunch of these panels in here. You think that you're going to come to this room often and that you're going to use each one of these one time, but that is not the case. In fact, instead, this one is just going to give us life. And like I said in the last video, every time I refill my life, since there's no stages in this game, that's going to be where I'm calling the video. So in the next video, we'll use the flamethrower, and we'll go fight a boss, if memory serves me correctly. So until then, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. As always, good night. Welcome back to Operation Logic Bomb on the Super Nintendo. So we're going to take this portal here, and we are going to go, I do not know where. Oh, okay, I know where this is. So this is one of the rare rooms that I mentioned earlier where enemies can respawn. And if you don't do it in the exact order like I did, and you go around the loop that I was talking about in the last video, because you didn't like touch the dead bodies and watch the robot animation, you'll have to keep coming into this room, and you'll have to keep fighting those yellow robots. And here there's going to be some more electric things, and this is where I definitely get them stuck. It's more important to get these electric guys stuck in this room because you need a little bit more time to shoot the computer, and you'll see why here in a second. So there we go, we got them stuck. And that's because I need to kill these computers, and what I can't do is get them with the angled gun. So you're supposed to find this in the first time casual play. You'll find this room first, and you'll try this, but it just won't work. And that's because you need the flamethrower to angle around. And this is like one of just a small handful, like 2, maybe 3 times I'll use the gun. Because this is the other time that I'll use it. And this is why I think that like you could see the robot through the hole in the floor. And I don't really have a strategy for this guy. It's just known that the flamethrower will fuck him up, so I just kind of go at it. So then you can just get up on this thing here like this. And then I try to back away when he shoots like that. But if you just get all up on him, boom, done. Done and done. Most boss fights in this game are a joke. I say most because there are some exceptions. And now the portal is working, and also we can go down here. And is this going to be life again? Okay, so I'm not going to call the video on this one. Although that is a health fill, you know, I should technically. No. So this is the stage that I was saying was really pretty cool, and this is where the game's challenge starts to pick up. So I gotta stay focused here, not lose my cool. You can see that things take a bit more hits, and the environment's a little bit more enclosed, and there's gonna be a lot of these little guns, and they're gonna try to get the drop on you. So really, I think I can stand here and I'll be safe from his bullets, but I like to play it extra safe and duck. It's not like this is a speed run. Speaking of which, game's done quick is happening right now. I'm kind of upset I'm playing a game and not watching it. But I should be able to catch the Half-Life run here really soon. I think I got time to do this. We're doing a Pokemon block, and I don't really care about Pokemon. I never played it as a kid. Yeah, so you see how many of these things there are? And again, we kind of want to just sort of get them down here to the funnel. My gun is shooting on beat, by the way. Just a neat thing. So this is what we saw in the cutscene, and I think this is a really cool effect. Oh, I just gotta touch these. Phew. How cool is that? That's a really cool thing that just happened there, especially for Super Nintendo days, man. That was awesome. Oh yeah, see, here we go with these guns. And you can see the one up top shooting at me too. So the key here is distance, to give yourself enough time to dodge bullets. Ooh, okay. I missed him. I was just out of range. Because this is usually the point where if I'm not paying attention, I'll start to die. I'll practice the games during the week, and I got a friend that comes by every couple of days, and usually I'll be playing a game, and when he comes by, this is about the stage that I'm at, and then I start bullshitting with him, and I kind of stop paying attention, and before you know it, I'm dead. So, you can see things like this. And the flamethrower is probably a really effective weapon. I've never actually tried it. It's probably what they want me to do here. And again, I just need to make my angle steeper than theirs. I gotta watch out for that guy shooting up top. This is extra dangerous because you can see that there's more. They're just not shooting. Ooh. Okay, I didn't do too bad. I've only been hit 2 or 3 times. Ooh. Walked right into that one. All right. And they poop out a little blue orb. And again, we watched this cool little effect, man. I just think that's so rad. The bridges are, you know, they're not as fancy as the rest of the environment, but still really cool. Okay, if I do this right, am I standing in the right spot? Yeah, yes I am. Again, spread gun for the win, which is odd because when I play Contra, I don't like the spread gun. It's everybody's favorite weapon, but I like the machine gun. And that's the thing I've been contemplating, is trying a Contra 3 machine gun only run. But I gotta beat Contra 3 on hard, because if you don't beat it on hard, you don't get the right ending. And I hate games like that. I just wished games like that would like give you a warning that they're like that. Like I wish the options menu would have like a star above it or something. You know, like, hey, the default setting, you won't get to beat the game. Okay, I think I avoided it. Now you can see there's a bunch of these little rocks down here. And these ones are extra tricky because the heads-up display is blocking a lot of the enemies. So if you're not paying attention, you won't even know they're there until pretty soon you've loaded them all and they're all shooting at you. And there was 4 or 5 of them there. That's a lot of bullets coming your way. This is one of the better songs in the game. Whoa. Got stuck on the rocks. Those things are not so tough, the flying birds. They die pretty quickly. In a later stage, they'll come in more numbers, and then it'll be kind of a big issue because you'll be taking on a lot, plus those flying birds. Whew, okay, that's the outside area. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, so off to just a terrible start. So this is where the birds and stuff are going to start to be a problem, I believe. Maybe I get one more section. I gotta watch out because some of these turrets will spawn other turrets. Okay, I believe... Oh, I can. Can I go up here? Nothing up here. Alright. You can see my life is starting to just get eaten away. The game's starting to show how dangerous it is. We'll just chip away at each other's life like this. But because I got the spread gun, I'm gonna win. Okay, and I believe... No, I can't do that way. Let me do stuff. No map, no map. Alright. Oh man, pooping robots. Oh, and I'm shooting the wrong way. This is bad. Die. This is bad. Sometimes when you try to shoot at an angle, you know, I'm always holding down the right bumper, and the right bumper locks them into strafe. So not only did I get caught off guard with the diarrhea Roombas, the poop bots, but when I tried to turn at an angle, I didn't, and I locked myself shooting in the entirely wrong direction. That's just an issue of not being very good at the game. But as you can see, the challenge level of the game is ramped up a bit. And this is where simple mistakes will start to cost you a lot. And pretty soon they're going to throw some flying birds at me. Some flying robots. Yeah, there they are. And this will just amp up the chaos of what's happening. Here we go again with the funnel system, and we just want to keep backing up little by little. And if you can keep them grouped together and controlled like that, not a big deal. Ooh. Man, I was trying to shoot at an angle there as well. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. The 45-degree angle shot is the key to victory here. So hopefully we can find some life before I die and have to spin my first continue, because I was really hoping to have a continuous run, but I don't know if that's going to happen. There was this computer way back in the beginning, though, but I don't know if that was just a map or what. Because that totally looks like the exit. Maybe that was the entrance. I don't know. We're going to go looking. I'm going to go map hunting or life hunting. Preferably life hunting. Alright, that's the map. It should be safe to explore now that the I guess I don't need to shoot. Alright. No, huh? No life. Alright. Well, isn't that just a bummer? And also, to top it off, I can't remember which of these two portals I came from. So feel like this is the one I want to take. Only one way to find out, huh? Yes, the one. Problem is that I am basically dead. Oh, and there we go. And I think this is life right here. Oh, there's life right there. Okay. Shit. That's a serious bummer. Okay, well, since that's the case, we're gonna do this little area, and then we're gonna come back, because I'm almost positive that's full life. So while I hate to waste the continue, I mean, it'll be okay. I was just so close, you know? So close. We'll get the map. We'll just clear out this last little room. If I can get my angle just right. Oh. You can't walk on the dimensional rifts, see? So I have to avoid them. It's not like they hurt me or anything. It's that they act like walls. I actually can't walk on them. And in this area, they really restrict a lot of the floor, so they get you backing into objects and stuff. It's kind of like a narrow hallway, except a little bit more crazy. But I don't have to be too careful because I know I have full life, you know, and I know I'm just sort of clearing these guys out. Okay, so I'm going to go get the life right now, and then we're going to destroy that thing, and then I'm going to call the video. So you get a little extra because I died. Now, again, it doesn't really matter that I died. I'm more bummed out about it than anything, just for, like, personal goal reasons. It may not be the last time I die, though. There's a tricky boss coming up that I struggle with. He's usually my run killer, for sure. Alright, let's go. So we'll go and destroy the computer, and then I'm going to call the video. But I'm glad anything where enemies don't respawn, I'm always a huge fan of that mechanic in games. I like knowing that I can like complete things and clear out sections and make things safe for myself, you know? If I read a review of the game and they're like, enemies constantly spawn, like I almost always hate them. There are some exceptions, Fallout, Skyrim. But, you know, I'm just not a big fan of constantly being in danger. I like knowing that I did something right and succeeded. You know, we blew it up. Conrec 3, file number 0219. So I guess the scientists... I'll let you watch this. Let you make up your own mind here. Because things have already gone to hell. See, he's got dimensional rifts everywhere. And then we got this transition thing over here on the right. And then he, like, makes himself glow blue. And then he, like, fades into the robot. So I guess a scientist did all of this. He went crazy and brought the robots out of the dimension and then warped his consciousness into them or something. Not entirely sure. But okay, so that's it. And then they really want me from here to go up here into this section. They want me to go in that room, but there's this interesting thing here. See, so like this thing's got a shield, and if I go over here, this one's got a shield. So you think, you know, I'll just use this cool gun, but I can't get around the shield. So okay, what if I go over here? I still can't get around the shield. So somehow we're going to have to figure out how to get around these two shields. But we're going to do that in the next video. So until then, everybody, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. Goodbye. Welcome back to Operation Logic Bomb for the Super Nintendo. We need to find a weapon that's going to allow us to destroy that computer, because right now it's got a shield protecting it. So we're going to take this warp pad down here, and we're going to take this same exact warp pad again. And that's going to take us to this little area. And this goop here is oil, as you can see. So I got something for that ass. Maybe I got something for that ass. There we go. We want to try to bottleneck the little poop guys. These little dudes right here. See, we want to keep them stuck up there on the wall. And keep them bottlenecked here so we can take them out one by one. And again with these guys, we kind of want to do a lot of the same. Oh. That's a little bonus. We got to shoot the red guy with the far end of the spread. And I want to watch my life because I'm not going to get a lot more. I think there's only like 1 or 2 more health fills. And the upcoming boss is pretty difficult. He's a big pain in the ass, so we're going to hope this all goes well. So I need to be real careful, and I'm pretty bad at it. Especially with those little yellow guys. They're quick, they don't take much to kill, but they're quick and they shoot a lot of bullets, and it can just really chip away at your life. PID R1. We got a cool little, we got a decoy, which is totally going to do it. That's going to help us destroy the computer, and I'm going to use it a lot, even if it's not all that helpful. Like here, it's going to be helpful. It's really helpful for the poop diarrhea, the diarrhea Roombas, but I'm going to use it a lot, even if it doesn't do me a lot of good. Any chance I get, it doesn't normally do me much good if I set it down and then stand behind it like this, because enemies are going to shoot at it. Oh, whoa, 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 gotta run, gotta run. See, kind of like that. So I won't use it in tight corridors or any area, but if I do have like a bunch of open space, I'm going to use it to chip away. Oh. I should be able to stand here like this, yeah. Ooh, walked right into that one. That's just rude, you know? Don't shoot me. Excuse me, guys, I'm a guest here. Treat me with better manners. You don't typically shoot your house guests, you know? It's just considered rude, really. Alright, but that's not bad. Only 1 piece of life missing. I'll take that. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Now we just got to get back. But everything's destroyed. And we got the map, so we're safe. I'm gonna turn the music down just a bit. And there's nothing we can do in this room yet, so we're gonna keep moving. I don't know if I pointed it out, but the background's kind of neat. Not so much here. Keep an eye back there, though. You'll see like these like big cylinders and stuff, you know, pipes and. We want this further one, I believe. And this should be the room. So this is where we started. And again, I can't shoot it because the shield moves. But if I place down my decoy, the shield won't move. How about that? I think that's a cool feature. I like the variety of weapons this game gives you. Speaking of which, here's another one. TDB mine. We're not going to use that a lot, but we will use it for the upcoming boss. The best strategy for the upcoming boss is to use a rocket launcher, which is hidden right when you come back inside the laboratory from outside. Supposedly somewhere in there, there's like a hidden room or something, but I've yet to find it. I've never really looked. I set down the mine there to blow that open, and here's the mine if you want to see it. Although you're gonna see more of it later. I'm gonna put for now I'm gonna put my decoy back on because it'll be more helpful for the time being. But yeah, the missile launcher is heat-seeking, I guess, and it's the best strat for the upcoming boss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. See, just a little bit, man. 2 life bars down, but that's okay. I'll still take that. They're not even the worst ones. These turrets I should be okay with. The spread gun, they can't shoot at certain angles, so I can just sort of stand in front of them. Stand in the safe zones. This little mini boss is another red one, so just stay close to him, and he can't hit you with the spread shot. It will charge at you, so you got to be a little careful. But again, just stay in his face. Here, I'm not sure what they want me to do. I think they want me to use the decoy gun and then like flank them or something. But I find I can just sort of do this and get them this way. And sometimes I can even get this guy to move. There you go. There you go. I'm not sure what the intended developer strat is for that room. That's just always how I've managed it. This 45-degree angle, again, always the preferred shot if you can get it. You can shoot at a steeper angle than most enemies can get you. This is a little tricky. There's 2 turrets here, and I've never understood what they wanted me to do. Oh. Oh, man. Apparently not that. Okay, so I got stuck there. That's a real shame. I lost a lot more life in that little section than I wanted to, and then I did it again. There's a lot of stuff to get hung up on in this area. It's the worst. If I don't lose any more, I'll be okay, but easier said than done. There's usually a couple of guys over here that get me, especially in the top section. Here's some more poop Roombas, but these guys aren't a big deal. Again, especially with the decoy. This room's a little weird. There's no way in this room, and I have to kill all these bugs to open the door. So really what they want me to do is shoot them through these cracks. And normally, they're a lot more, they're a lot more aggressive. There we go. It's a strange little thing, I've always thought. So this is where I can get gotted pretty easily because those guys right there. Oh, and I'm stuck again. Damn, see, there's half my life gone. How quickly you can lose a good portion of your life. And unfortunately, this is going to take me to the boss. And there's no life refill. So, I was probably going to die at the boss anyways. And that's okay. I mean, that's why they give you lives, you know? But it would have been nice to be able to do this without dying. The problem is that this guy can be really uncooperative, and he has these stupid bullets that bounce off walls, a lot like that. It's the reflecting shots that get you. I'm just not really sure what exactly you're supposed to do. So I always usually continue. He's a lot more cooperative, I find, after I continue. Usually. That was odd. See, not that tough. I almost lost no life that time. I don't know why. After a continue, he seems to cooperate so much better. He just usually does. I'm moving on. Not much time to relax. But there is a health refill up here, if memory serves me correctly. We should be coming up on one soon. Yeah, in fact, right here. So, we're almost done with the game. But I'm going to call it here. I'm not actually going to use this health refill, but I am going to call the video right here. In the next episode, we'll beat the game. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. Until then, goodbye. Welcome back to Operation Logic Bomb, Super Nintendo. This should be the final episode. We're on our way to the final boss, and I'm going to get a little reckless, because we're pretty much there. I just want to clear out this room, and then, you know what? I think I get trapped in that room, so I'm going to fill my life right now. I guess I should have filled it right away. If memory serves me correctly, that door is going to close behind me and lock me inside. So let's fill up our life. Yeah, this robot's going to be differently colored, this crab bot, but he has the same strats, the same AI as the red one. So again, just stay in his face, and you'll be all right. Easy peasy. And you can see that there's nothing to do. Like I can't go over here. Can't walk on that stuff. I'm trapped in the room, so it's a good thing I refilled my life. Nothing going on. I can't shoot this thing, but I can stand on it. And if you recall, this is the same thing that the scientist stood on in one of the cutscenes where he like moved his consciousness into the robot or whatever that's about. And when we stand on it, we become this cool glowing blue guy, and we still can't get out of the room, so we can go the only place we're allowed to, and that's into the dimensional rift. So in we go. And this is apparently the dimension where the robots come from, and you can see that robots are big fans of disco, and I personally don't blame them. I like disco as well. I'm not afraid to admit it. Catchy, it's happy. I would have been all about the roller disco if I was alive in the 70s. White velour suits, the gold chain, shirt unbuttoned. We want to keep as much distance as we can, as always. That way you have enough reaction time to dodge bullets. This section isn't too tough. This looks like lava or something, but you can see it doesn't hurt you. It's just a more sweet dance floor. I'm gonna go strut. You can tell by the way I shoot my gun. I'm a woman's man. I took a little bit of life lost there, but not such a big deal. Usually you can squeeze by those bird robots without getting hit. Like usually I still have full life, but I'm not worried about that little bit of a life loss. The ending boss can be a little bit tricky, but if I can get him in exactly the right spot, I'll be okay. The ending boss is dangerous. He takes a lot of life really quickly, but he also has kind of a safe area. It's not perfectly safe, but goddamn, this guy's vicious. Oh man, this guy's vicious. Ooh. Yellow guy's got a grudge. Here you go. This is interesting. If you're a boring person, this should excite you. We get to fight a crab robot, but this time from the side. So how about that? I think the developers intended me to just like run into that room guns blazing and have to fight the crab robot as well as enemies, but why would you do that, you know? He does take longer to kill though, because I'm only hitting him with one stream of bullets, where usually I'm in his face, hitting him with all three. No, you're not done yet though. Gotta be careful, a little bit longer. That kind of hurt. Oh. Okay, and that should do it. So we're on our way to the final boss. I may die at the final boss, I may not. It depends if I can get myself lined up just right. I do want to set it over to this, though. I want to use mines. So, if things go well, which they're not, I can continue. That was bad placement. I don't know what I was thinking with that, but it still got him, so I guess it's okay. Okay, so if I can do this right, right here is the spot that I want to be. The left Roomba is hung up, and then I'll shoot this this one with two of my guns, and my third bullet will constantly attack the boss. This is it. This is the end of the game. Getting in this position is a little tricky at first because that green laser that the final boss shoots out will just zap your life away, but if you can get in this spot, you're good to go. And any minute now. There we go. That's the end of Operation Logic Bomb. Super rad game. I still haven't lost control of my character though. Not entirely yet. I get to do one more thing. Oh, it's all the scientists. They don't say anything. They don't do anything. I can't interact with them. But I do get to shoot these things off the computers, which make the green lightning go away and turn back into a solid white line. Your guess is as good as mine, but I guess I fixed the computer. And that's it. Time, as they say. Rad game. I totally suggest if you're into this type of stuff, you check it out, man. I love this game. A lot of fun. Would have loved to have owned it. I guess that's the research facility in which they were conducting their robot experiments. The dimensional rift is destroyed. It all comes back. The iconic shot of the hero on a cliff, Mega Man 2 style. Probably some other games. And then we just get to watch the credits. Nothing else happens. Staff, Gandalfs, Merlins, probably some other wizards, Jellico Ltd. Planning. T. Omatani. It's not a very long game, but it is a lot of fun. T. Kazana. Is that how you say that? I'm really bad with names, especially foreign ones. T. Sasahara. The credits take their sweet time, that's for sure. Program Y. Igakura. And Y. Sakashita. Sakashita? Probably. Graphic. T. Omatani. He just made the one graphic. Watanabe One Go. This is odd to me. One Go, and then we also have Watanabe Two Go. Your guess is as good as mine. If anybody knows, I'd sure like to know. M. Shimura? Shimura, probably. M. Matsuda? This must be what teachers feel like on the first day of school. I think Key and Peele did a skit about that. Y. Suzuki? I'm going to stick with that. Jellico USA. USA! 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 Product management. Jay Hill. I bet you didn't know that Jonah Hill used to make video games before he became a big-time movie star. Also, S. Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence's cousin. Sister, probably. Cousins don't necessarily have to have the last name. Anyways, Quality Assurance, M. Lee. Sounds like the bad guy to like a Street Fighter game or something. B. O'Malley. Although to me it kind of looks like B. O'Malley. I guess the guy that smells bad in The Office. Like, you have to put that in the credits, guys. Jay Sislow. You know he's cool as shit. The name like that. International Coordination. M. Ohada. They have some, what do they call it, chemming going on, where the spacing of the letters is wrong. O-Tang. Shame it's not P-Tang. Operation Logic Bomb. The end. 1993. And that's it. I can't do anything. That's the very end of the game. I can mash buttons. Nothing happens. Even the music doesn't end. You know, we'll wait for it, but... because you think this is the end of it. No, it doesn't fade to black. It just keeps going. So that's it. That's the end of Operation Logic Bomb. I think it's a totally awesome game. I give a lot of the games I play pretty high scores. I'm a pretty forgiving guy. But seriously, this one, it's kind of short. I didn't think it was all that tough. The internet lies. I don't know why they have it ranked as difficulty. But rad. I mean, totally loved it, man. It's a lot of fun to play. Check it out if you're into this shit. I don't know, 6, 7, 8, whatever. It's up there. It's definitely above average. So anyways, check it out. As always, though, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. Until next time, guys, goodbye.